Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, here to do a monthly tarot forecast for June 2021. Ooh, so exciting! Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. While you're at it, bookmark this so then you can check your days throughout June. Or you can be following me on Instagram. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word, and I do card of the day every single day, and those are actually chosen by this video. So anytime it's a monthly tarot forecast, this is where I'm getting those cards. It's very exciting. I love it. It's awesome. All right, and so also what's in front of me is our 2021 card, which is the Page of Pentacles, and then our June 2021 card. You can find the video on my channel, the New Year's reading for the collective, and it will give you all of these cards that are for each of the month. And it gave this card as well. All right, so with going into June with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, it's a very psychic energy that's happening. This is really trusting your intuition and really honing in on your gut feeling. This is also expressing emotional maturity. So we are having some big emotions that are happening, but we are also being mature enough to express them or how we are dealing with them. So this is just a really, really beautiful energy with the abundance that keeps building as this year keeps going by. All right, so in June, there is 5 weeks. I also want to preface that if you see my eyes looking right over here, it's because I have my calendar right there. So just want to put that out there. I have to have this so I don't get confused. So we're just gonna cut this deck. Oops. We're going to cut this deck into 5s for each of the week of June. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So June 1st, we are going to have the 5 of Wands. June 2nd, we are going to have the shadow side, also known as the devil, in reverse. Great energy. And then June 3rd, we are having the 4 of Swords. And then June 4th, that's going to be Friday, is Karma, which is also Judgment in traditional tarot decks. And then on Saturday the 5th, we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so this week there is some drama, there is some competition, and it's very petty, it's meaningless. Kind of have fun with it. If you want to be a part of the competition, then do it. If not, be a spectator of it. It's lighthearted, and make sure that it continues to be lighthearted. On Tuesday, or not Tuesday, but Wednesday, we have something that is releasing, and this is the devil in reverse. It is such a beautiful energy. It's being able to release something and go forward with things, and you're not having this chain to you. So this is like codependency. This can be addictions. That can be drinking, drugs. It can also be shopping. It can be eating. It can be any sort of addiction that is happening, and you're finally getting released from it. And so you're going to be feeling really, really free and a big sense of freedom. But try not to get back into the same patterns with that being chained to. So just keep that in mind. And then on Thursday, it's time to relax. It is a much needed just break where it's, if you have things that are planned to go, try to get it done quickly and really make sure that you are taking in that relaxation. On Friday the 4th is Judgment and Karma. So there's going to be karmic events that are going to be happening. So it's making sure that you are, your karma points are good. And you shouldn't be doing stuff for karma points, but it's just switching your mindset on doing something that is going to be positive and productive as a whole instead of negative and icky. And so that's kind of where this karma is at, where it's going to really start to show what you've been doing. If you've been doing really, really good with your karma, it's going to show. Versus if you've just been a complete a-hole, it's going to bite you that day. Then we have on Saturday the Three of Swords. So this is not, everyone sees this and it's usually like a breakup, a heartbreak, betrayal. But this is about breaking through. So there's a really big echoing of that devil in reverse happening with this Three of Swords. So there's a breakthrough that is happening where it's something that maybe you haven't been dealing with for a little bit and you're actually getting to the root of the problem. So thus it's becoming a breakthrough. All right, so let's go to the next week. Okay. Ooh. So we have the Fool in reverse. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Fool's on the 6th. The Two of Pentacles is on the 7th. On Tuesday, June 8th, is the Emperor. On Wednesday, June 9th, is the High Priestess in reverse. On Thursday, June 10th, is going to be the Seven of Swords in reverse. And then June 11th, which is on a Friday, is going to be the Four of Wands in reverse. And then Saturday is going to be the 12th, and that's going to be the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So there's something that, and I think this is an echo from that breakthrough, that Three of Swords. So something that you're wanting to start over again, you're wanting to start anew, you're not going to be able to. So there's some sort of closure that needs to be happening for that renewal, that new beginnings to happen. So really focus on what you're wanting to start and get to that point. What is holding you back? You're going to be really busy on Monday, juggling a lot of stuff. So it's making sure that you are balancing everything, but it is like a non-stop multitasking nightmare. And then on Tuesday, the 8th, the Emperor. So this is like you are queen and king and emperor of your own domain. And it's showing your leadership skills and how you want to lead your life. So that is also seeing how, do you want to be a kind emperor or do you want to be a cruel one? So it's that kind of energy that's also being tested right now. Because sometimes when you're in a place of power, it's psychological, because I read stuff when I was in college in psych class. And when people are in power, that is the first thing that a lot of them will become cruel. So it's making sure that you're a kind leader. All right. And then on Wednesday, June 9th, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So it's also, you're not listening to your intuition. So you need to make sure that you are listening to your gut and seeing what your intuition is telling you. So you might be second guessing yourself or anything like that. Don't second guess yourself. Really hone in on what you're feeling and go with it. All right. Then on Thursday, that Seven of Swords in reverse. This is letting those walls down. It's okay. It is safe to let your walls down. Doesn't mean you remove your boundaries. and your standards, but it's lowering the wall down. Let people in. That is the only way that you can get more relationships. And that's friendships, that's anything. You'll get more out of life when you lower those walls down. It doesn't mean removing those boundaries, but lower the wall down. It's safe. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and that is on Friday the 11th. So there is an imbalance that is happening, and it can be with your friends, family, people that are close to you. It can be like coworkers. And these are big players in your life. And so there's a big imbalance that's happening there. And so you really want to be the one to reach out and create those foundations. Make sure that you are working on your foundation. All right. And then we have Saturday the 12th, that Seven of Pentacles, and that is just waiting. So there is something that is happening, that's being manifested to you, or that you were working on, and you are so ready to just pick the fruit of your labor. It is not ready yet. So you need to just wait on it. Put it down. It's coming. Trust that it's coming, but it's not the right time. Just wait. All right, let's go to our next week. Okay, so Sunday, June 13th, we have the Five of Cups. Monday, June 14th, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Then Tuesday, June 15th, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Wednesday, June 16th, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we have Thursday, June 17th, the Nine of Wands. And then on Friday, June 18th, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And then Saturday, June 19th, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so we're moving on from stuff. It's going to be kind of an emotional week. We're starting off with that Five of Cups, and this is about focusing on focusing on the negative. And you need to really refocus and start expressing gratitude and seeing where your blessings are and putting your energy towards that, and not what has happened, who's done you wrong, this, that, and the other. So it's making sure that you are looking at the positive side of things, and mostly expressing your gratitude of what you have and not what you don't have. Okay. Then we have Monday, the 14th, and that is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And so this is something where you're not feeling like the Monday before, where it is juggling things. You are not there, honey. You are not there. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse tells me that this is something where you're taking a break from working on something that's trying to accelerate your career. So this can be like one of your side hustle things, something that is like that, but you're just putting a pause on it for right now. And it doesn't mean that this is going to last all week, but it's just like, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not working. So that's what it is, where it's just like, I'm not feeling this. I'm done. And it just feels like it's like a slow moving energy that's happening afterwards, because on Tuesday you have that Eight of Wands in reverse, which is slow, slow, slow. On Wednesday you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is not feeling inspired. It's feeling sluggish. Also very slow moving energy. So there's a funk that's happening. So whatever happened on Sunday and what you're focusing on is still affecting the rest of that week. So it's making sure that you keep expressing gratitude. On Thursday, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is a defensive energy. So You might feel like I can't do this anymore, I'm done, but you have a little more fight left into you. But this is also being on the defensive, which is so funny because the week before you have the 7 of Swords in reverse, and that's allowing you to let go and drop your defenses and drop your walls. And the next week your walls are right back up. So that did not last for very long. On Friday, there's a decision that has been weighing on your mind, and that decision is going to be made. So your heart and your mind will be completely aligned and with that decision moving forward. On Saturday, we have the 8 of Cups. And this is an energy of moving forward. It's realizing what has happened in the past, and it's moving emotionally forward and away from what has happened in the past or even the present. So it's just kind of starting anew and moving away from the tears and the sadness and just going into a new chapter. All right, so let's do the next week. Okay. Then we have the 20th, Sunday the 20th is 10 of Pentacles. Monday, June 21st is the Knight of Pentacles. Tuesday the 22nd is the 4 of Cups. Oh man, we're kind of in a funk. All right, and then Wednesday, June 23rd is the 2 of Wands. There's decisions being made. Thursday, June 24th is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Then we have Friday, June 25th, and that is the 2 of Cups. And then Saturday, June 26th, 2021 is going to be the 9 of Cups. Oh, this is a very interesting energy that's happening. If you are dating someone or start dating someone this month, this is the week that you will be getting into a relationship for sure. But let's go down the line for all of our non-single friends. So we have on Sunday that 10 of Pentacles. So this is like a family unit energy. So this is definitely focusing on home, the dreams of what you had at home. This is also enjoying your own material items that you have. And also it's a multi-generational thing. So this can also be family and can be friends as well. But it's just like the quintessential, I like to call it the American dream card, just because you have a big house in the back. You have a flippin' golden retriever. There's grandpa showing the grandchild magic. And then there's the couple lovingly looking at what's going on. So it's definitely like family energy. And again, it can be friends that feels like family, but it's really focusing on home. Now, on Monday, there's fast moving energy, something that is a little bit erratic. Because with the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, it's a slow moving, reliable, dependable person. And this is fast moving and chaotic. So, it's going to be crazy Monday. This is so funny because your Monday is like the first Monday of June is you're juggling things, you're multitasking. The second Monday, you're like, I'm done working, I'm not working. And then it's to this like chaotic energy that's happening. But I'm not getting like bad energy vibes from it though, but it's just a lot that's going to be going on and it's coming towards you quickly. With the Tuesday, you're going to be focusing too much. You're too much in your head. You're focusing on the past. You're not being in the present and being appreciative or giving gratitude of what is happening in the present. So it's really making sure that you are focusing on your blessings. This funk that happened the last week, you're still funky about it. On Wednesday, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is also like a time to act. It's almost like do it now, think later. So it's being very much quick energy, and it's like quick decisions. So if you have a major decision that is happening on that day, you need to really sit down and think about it. But you're going to be going with like, I don't want to do this, ... I have decided everything, then that's how it is. And you might reap some consequences in that. So it's just making sure that you're aware. Now, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's also very funny because we have that the Seven of Swords 2 weeks before in reverse, and then the 9. So it's lowering your walls, and then it's putting your walls back up. And this is another lowering your walls, because there's something that is happening with you where you're kind of feeling your ice cold heart is melting, and you're starting to feel vulnerable, and people are going to really notice that authenticity about it. So it's making sure that you are being vulnerable and putting that sword down. You don't have to be the Queen of Swords and poke everyone that's coming towards you. So it's just putting your sword down and letting people in. And that is what is going to happen, is a partnership's going to happen with that. This can be a romantic one, most definitely, but this is any sort of partnership. So this can be a new friend, co-worker, anything that has to deal with that partnership. And then that Saturday, we have the 9 of Cups, which is our wish card. So be prepared that you might be seeing what you have been manifesting as well start to appear with that. And this is also a good time on Saturday if you are a practicing witch to do a spell for sure, because this is the wish. This is the wish card. You want to do it on that day. Okay. Then our last week, June, it's Sunday, June 27th, 2021. We have that 6 of Cups in reverse. Then we have Monday, June 28th, 2021. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Beautiful energy. And Tuesday, June 29th, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then the last day of June, June 30th, on a Wednesday, is the Chariot in reverse. Let me finish this, and then I have something that I need to tell you. So your week's going to start off with something that is going to feel like deja vu. It's going to feel like you've lived this before. It's going to feel very familiar. This can be a person, place, event that's going to be happening, but you haven't. So this can be a past life energy, but this can be something that reminds you of something that has happened in your past, but it's so different. It's almost like a different dimension, you know, where some people say that there's like 20 different versions of us in different dimensions doing different paths that we have. People say that all the time, but I'm just saying that's a thing. This is like a part of you in a different dimension. It sounds crazy, but I at least know what the energy I'm feeling. But it's just it feels familiar, it seems familiar, but it is totally different. So this can also be like relationships, something that feels familiar and you're like, oh, this feels like that, but maybe that relationship didn't end well. Well, this situation is different, that you can redo it and make it right. So it's kind of this like energy that's coming to you out of from being familiar and totally different at the same time. totally foreign. So it's a very like good and crazy energy that's happening. And this can be a setup for karmic aspects as well. Then on Monday, we have the 8 of Swords. So it's realizing who is your biggest saboteur? It's you. So it's letting those swords just drop and knowing that you have the power to help your mind. And when you're being your biggest critic, you need to tell yourself that you're doing the best you can. And you know what? I'm not going to listen to it. So it's knowing that you have the power to help yourself and put those swords down. Stop putting yourself in a box or trying to self-sabotage yourself that you can't do it. And it's realizing that you have that power. And then, on Tuesday the 29th, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is all about home, family. This is material items. This is going right with that Page of Pentacles. So lots of money that's happening, fortune, or it's going to be starting on that. So this can also be just a good old fashioned budget where you're now like reaping the fruits of it. So you have some extra cash, you can go do stuff, or you're saving up for a vacation or something like that. But this is just being like the queen of your realm. Then on Wednesday, the 30th, we have the Chariot in reverse. So it's very interesting because the Chariot for my personal cards are this month. And so we're ending on the Chariot in reverse. So there's an imbalance that is happening. In order to move forward and be successful to where we're trying to head, all of our battles, our goals, anything like that, we want to make sure that they are balanced. And so with this being in the reverse, there is a total imbalance that's happening right now. And it's trying to find where that imbalance is and correcting it. So, it's still a good energy. You're still moving forward, but there's a couple hiccups that are happening, and they need to be addressed in order to find that success. All right. I just have to tell you guys just really quick. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting me. You guys are great. I love you so much. But I have to be honest with you. I have filmed this starting probably within 10 minutes, like 20 times. It wasn't 20 times, but it was probably about 5 or 6 different times. It surprises me so much that I was halfway through the cards when I was messing up or whatever. It is so crazy. Tarot, I love it. And it's just these times where it just creeps me the F out. But a majority of these cards are repeats from what I pulled before when I was filming. So it's insane. Very exciting. This month is going to be a lot of emotions. So we really need to hone in on that Queen of Cups and really start and deal with things with emotional maturity. And I think then you'll be great in June. But there's a lot of emotions that are happening, a lot of blessings, but it's also making sure that you are expressing gratitude. That is going to be your number one goal in June. Express that gratitude and don't look back. Stop looking in the past. Stop looking at what has happened to you. It's be present and move forward. And I think that a lot of us are going to be doing just that in June. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate all of your support. Again, make sure you do follow me on Instagram, Witch of Boise. I'm also on TikTok, Witch of Boise. And if you want a reading from me, go check out my website, and that is witchofboise.com for details. Well, I hope you have a great June, and I will hang out and see you all very soon.